button, and away we go. Away we go. So we are in Siberia aboard the Glomar in the hangar. Refraction film? Huh? Yeah, so Holland wants to buy some reflection film from Shire. And she has no... She's like, League, what the hell's reflection? What the hell's reflection film? And he's like, it's the film that reflects trap bars made from a creature called the Skyfish. And that's what lets LFOs and KLFs ride the trap bars. Trap bars. And then Holland's like, I guess the world famous mining caravan don't have any, huh? And Mimsy's like, that's. And then Holland's like, you've taken a lot of damage after running into your messes, so if we don't get some new film, we're going to be grounded. And then Shire's like, please, just doing harm. And he's like, hey, do you have it or not? Just come clean. And then Adet comes in and is like, leave this one to me. Yeah, he's like, leave that to me, brother. It's like, what the? And here we are, Luna Maria's like, wow, it's fucking cold. That's amazing. Because that's Luna Maria. And Rikoa's like, well, at least you're having fun. She's like, I was raised in the controlled climate of the plant, so this is the first time I've seen natural snow. And Camille says it's the same with the colonies from his world, and while it is a really harsh place to be, he's glad to be here. And then Maylin is like, yeah, but it is really cold, so maybe you should put on a longer skirt, Luna? And Luna's like, no, we stand in the cold is all in the mind. And Maylin's like, alright, fine, sure, I think she's just showing off her sexy figure, being a little snow bunny. And then Emma's like, damn, I want to be young again and have that youthful energy. But Luna says she's going to build some snowmen and stuff, and everyone's going to have a snowball fight. And then Maylin is like, but we're meant to be on standby. This is too much partying. And then Amuro asks if the captain's meeting's still underway, and she says, yeah, it'll still be a little while longer. Ryder figures that it's because everybody's coming together, they need to sort out what's going on, and there's got a lot of work that needs to be done. And Oliver says that while we've gathered a bunch of enemies of the Federation and some outlaws and misfits, things could break down if there's no consensus made, because we're all working together out of convenience rather than obligation, and he's racist. Amuro admits that there's not much that can be done if we do all decide to fall apart, especially because there's so many different viewpoints on the team. And then Atherin is like, yeah, I think the meeting is to get approval to follow Durandal's lead to get in Japan to cooperate with Zaft, and if people disagree, then we're going to be splitting up. But now that Orb is siding with the Federation, everyone's looking at all the neutral states. Amuro wonders if Atherin's faith agent thing means he shouldn't be taking part in the meeting. He's like, yeah, I could have done, but I chose not to. Shin wonders if he's running from his responsibilities, and Kuma's like, hey Shin, chill out. And Atherin's like, no, I get what he's saying. And he's like, basically, Atherin doesn't think he's qualified to be in that meeting because he's just spent the last 2 years hiding in Orb. And he thinks that's why Durandal sent him to the Minerva, to learn more about the world. And until he fully understands the state, he doesn't want to pull rank on anybody. And then Luna and Marion are like, wow, Mr. Zala, that's amazing. Wow, he truly understands the burden of his responsibility. And Shin is just like, fuck, I wanted to dunk on him for being a coward, but actually he's cool. Shit. So Kimura just goes, you lost this one, Shin. Oh, me no maketa na, Shin. You lost this one. This one is lost. And she's like, it wasn't a competition, there's no winners or losers anyway. But Atherin is just like, he wants to do Justice Suit's position as the Minerva's mobile suit squad leader. And Shin is like, alright, sure. And he's like, can you, like, please don't get so worried about your command that you end up getting shot down. And it was like, wow, Atherin and Shin, when they first met, were at each other's throats. But, damn, they might get along with each other. And then, and so Amuro just hopes that the two can heal the wounds and doubts in each other's hearts in time. But for Luna, though, she just wants to get all the Zaftreds together to form a team on the snowball fight. And Shin's like, wait, you serious about snowball fight? She's like, everyone else has already started. So, it's wild here. Kadama squad, Totsugeki, charge! Hurry up, Gainer. Right. Gainer Zanga, charging in. Oh yeah, time for us to play our secret weapon. You're up, fat man. Yeah! They're all covered in snow. Come on, no, using fat man's cheating. How sad, Koji. You're covered in snow and making excuses. This week, Koji Kudo dies in snow. Over there, he's staggered. Go after him. Damn it, Toga. You could take it a bit easier against another Grand Knight, you know? What are you grumbling about? You're the one who joined the Kadama squad because you wanted to beat up Toga. That's right. And traitors have to be punished. Oh, good answer. Makes me want to feel it even more. What are you doing, Kay? This may be a mock battle, but you should never let your guard down. Traitors need to be punished, and Kay goes, hell yeah, spank me, mommy. I guess as far as the captain is concerned, the snowball fight is still combat training? Don't just stand there doing nothing, Lauren, let's win this. Tifa, Eureka, Lil, Aina, keep making those snowballs. Right. Leave the home front defense to me, everyone. Oh, alright, then we can focus on attacking. We're gonna win, Eureka! Right. Renton's really into it. This isn't good. The enemy's resupply squad is excellent. We're gonna be overwhelmed at this rate. Julie, you ain't gonna win if you just sit there grumbling. Prepare yourself, Kay. These attacks will bear all my pent-up anger. I don't think so, Slay. Jabby, melt their snow with your fire breath. Leave it to me! Oh, no you don't. Quick, Gianishki. Stop Jabby. Wow. Go, Link, Lina, Lindsay. Do your best a lot. That's, quite the spectacle. It's chaos, just like Break the World. Don't lose, Mama. Hang in there, Master K. Hey, darling, aren't you and Game gonna join them? Nah, we're just two easygoing men. Game or not, we'd rather not spend our free time getting in fights. Well, he said, we'll simply grab a drink and watch the snow. Really is nice, huh? And hearing the kids being this happy only makes it bet. Sorry, Rand, did my snowball fly over here? Why, you gone and done it now. Yep, that's how it always goes. No need to worry, girlie. Looks like the fight's gonna be over before your husband can join in. I can't, we give up. We did it, Garrett. The other team's thrown in the towel. Alright, we won. You won't be cheering for very long. A new enemy approaches. That's right. Next week, the Zaftreds will be your opponents. There's no way we're gonna lose, so you better get ready. We'll see about that. Come on. So everyone else is like, wow, look at these damn kids going at it. glad they can act their age for once. And Hilda notes that Garrett and Renton seem to be getting along very well. And then Royby's like, yeah, birds of a feather and all that. They're even into similar women and all that. And if we're speaking of unrequited love, Maya's like, yeah, the Gallia and Exodus team is quite an example of that. And Rita's like, nah, it's just the girl's just being indecisive, don't worry. And then obviously, cut to the girl. And here's Sarah who's like, Gaynor, you messed up the charge. We could have won the game. And he's like, sorry, Sarah. Sorry, I'm bad. Sorry. And then Garrett's like, hey, Gaynor, that's what happens when you play games on the internet all day and let your body get out of shape. And then Renton's like, hey, glasses guy. What game? You're a game guy? And then Bello's like, oh yeah, he's the king of the Overman battle. He's like, wow, okay. He's like, you were so into games too? He's like, nah, I'm more of an outdoorsy kid. I think lifting's cooler than staying home playing video games. And he's like, oh, that's... And then Renton starts talking about like the feeling of becoming one with the trapper and soaring through the air. He's like, not that you'd know, Gaynor. And it's like, So Renton's like, you should go outside every now and then, because a man needs to be physically strong. And then Moondoggy comes up and goes, hey, kid, what's with that high and mighty speech of yours? He's like, Doggy, it's... And Matthew's like, Doggy's right. You shouldn't go acting like hot stuff just because you want a snowball fight. And then goes like, hey, you picking on him because you lost? And he says, nah, it's just his cheeky attitude telling people what to do. And Renton's like, just give me a chance, guys, so I can show you that I'm not all talk. And he talks about how he's been watching Eureka's technique all this time while sitting next to her. He's sure he can pilot the Nerve Ash. And then Gaines just like, ugh. And Bello and Sarah like, hey, don't brood over stuff like this. He goes, Sarah, he's like, I know that I'm like a guy. I'm capable man. And Sarah's like, go on, have more confidence and keep your chin up. And then Odette comes in and is like, pathetic. The kid makes fun of you and she needs to comfort you? You call yourself a man? Odette. Gaynor, I'm going to give you a chance to show that you really are a man. You took twerp? Me? So you put your money where your mouth is after dissing my Gaynor. Okay. Her Gaynor. It is absolutely 4 PM time for your dick flattening. Odette's here. You have to fight her off. And if you don't, you're not a real man. But this is a world without lies. So, we arrive in the operation site. And Odette says this can be where we're going to find some skyfish. And from what Stoner told Garrett, they show up where trap bars are really thick and Siberia's got the really weak rivalry zones, so should be good. And once we grab them, Chiro knows that we can get some of the reflection film they were looking for. And it's like, yep. Shia didn't have any, so Kay came on over in the name of the Soul of Emanian Traders to get some. And Odette's on board with his plan, hoping to capture the skyfish and sell them to Shia for a nice little profit. So she gets everyone all fired up. And Gaynor's like, damn, I wonder what Gain, Rand, and Mel are doing here. What are you guys doing? And they go, oh, we heard that you'd be proving you're a man, Gaynor, so you had to come over and see it. And Rand also wanted to see Renton's debut at piloting the Nerve Ash. And Renton's just like, Rand, that's... And he's like, it's like, you okay? Your voice is shaking. But yeah, absolutely came into like, this is such a fucking good mission if this is the one I think it is. This is actually like one of the greatest missions of all time, if this is the one I'm thinking of. So Rand tells him to relax, he should be fine with Eureka as his navigator. And Rand's like, yeah, I'm gonna prove I'm a man. I said I'll do this, and so that's that. And Eureka's like, well, tell me if you start to feel sick, because I don't want you puking inside the cockpit again. Yes. It's time for Renton's dick flattening too. So Garrett asks Renton why the Gecko State came to Gallia, and Game wants to know too. If the trapars are even if the trapars are dense, the icy conditions make it bad lift spot. And Renton doesn't know any of the details, but Holland came here looking for someone. And then Ed tells them to shut the fuck up and start looking for skyfish. But, there aren't any. I think this is the mission, because I think the skyfish are attracted to tomfoolery. And so... It's the thing, they fly around where there's trapper things, and they just fly around, and you can use their skin to make the reflection film, which is what you put on the surfboard, so your surfboard robot can fly. But yeah, there aren't any. No skyfish here, and Odette don't keep looking, no complaining. Judo asks Odette if there isn't some bait we can use to call them over. And she's like, oh yeah, that's right. Think happy thoughts. And goes like, what? And it's like, oh yeah, the skyfish shop whenever a bunch of happy people get together. And Juno's like, that's weird, but alright, sure. So everyone think happy thoughts. And so they're all starting to think about what would make them happy. And then Eureka turns to Renton and goes, you wanted to do that with me? He's like, what? What the? What? And then Gary's like, hey, Gaynor, now's not the time to be thinking about start and open a portion. Now's not the time to be thinking about Sarah's 3 sizes, my guy. What the? And he's like, yeah, that's what you were thinking, right? She's got a nice body type. He's like, and then just like, hey, Garrett, I heard you thinking of your teeth for smile when she's thanking you. And they're like, what? How did you know? How did you know that? And she was like, I heard Jiren's wish about eating a huge lizard roast all by himself. He's like, I said that? He's like, no, you didn't say it. And Gain's like, yeah. And, Gain's like, Gain did. And Gain's like, yep, no one said anything. Someone transmitted our thoughts through the entire area. Meanwhile, darling, you pervert. Your wife's sitting right next to you and you're thinking about Odette's breasts? Oh, now hold on a second. This is an invasion of privacy? You're peeking into my mind? And you're thinking about Shire's butt just as you say that? Huh? Eureka! Please, you can't listen to what's on Kay's mind. Absolutely not. So Gain's like, oh yeah, this has got to be someone's overskill. Yeah, inferior dipshit's thinking about Big Bob's Garrett, thinking about a girl smiling. So Gain immediately goes, must be the work of an enemy stand user. And then it's like, oh, alright, everyone, fire everywhere to smoke out the culprit. So everyone just starts blasting. Eat this, eat this, eat this! And it's this little man with his little chin. I love this man. And Jin's like, we overdoing it? And it says no such thing as overdoing it. And then this guy's like, I agree. And so out shows the Planeta. And it's Kashmir. It's like, yeah, so it's Overman Planeta and Chief Operations Kashmir Val has taken the field. What the hell? And he tells everyone he's ruthless. He'll do anything to maintain the schedule of the trains. And it's his diamond. He thanks her for the introduction. He assumes she knows why he's here then. And he says, yeah, Kashmir Val, Igonski's diamond. And he proclaims our exodus to be an anomaly that's disrupting the schedule. And so he's here to put an end to it. Garrett's not that impressed with this guy coming here all by himself. And Gain's like, hey, bud, sorry about your long trip, but I got a bullet here that says you gotta go home. And he dodges getting shot. And it was like, what the hell? How'd he do that? Gain's like, impossible. Did he anticipate where I was aiming? And Kashmir just goes, oh, it's useless, Black Southern Cross. None of you were able to lay a finger on my Planeta. So Garrett and Kay do it. He's like, follow my lead. And he's like, you're aiming exactly here and here. And they're like, what? He's like, you fool, right over here. Little dragonfly. And then Gain is like, is there a connection to us hearing each other's thoughts? And he goes, that's right. That's and he talks about how that's the Planeta's overskill. It allows him to project his opponent's thoughts over a wide area, letting him anticipate and avoid any attack. And so Gain's like, oh yeah, one of the so-called Psycho Overman. And Jiren and Ren are like, wait, as long as he can read our mind, we can't hit him. And Kay's like, yeah, but he's still by himself though, so if we attack him all at once... Not so fast. Too slow. Anyway, how you doing? And so, turns out he's not by himself. So he proclaims himself to be a lion who gives his all, even when hunting ugly rabbits. And so he tells his troops that he's transmitting all of our thoughts and sends them to play with us. Kenan is second in command in a little overman, and Adet is like, Kejna, what happened to the St. Reagan? And he says, they failed too much, and they were called back, and we were reassigned to work under Kashmir. Adet is like, oh, I see what it is. You wagged your tail well enough at a new master to get yourself an overman as a prize. And she's like, yeah, maybe. Will you be able to say that after you've seen the power of my mixed brute? Then Gain tells everyone that as long as Kashmir's overman is around, the enemy region are attacks, and it's pointless to attack him himself. And Renton's like, oh, this is real bad for my debut as a pilot, holy shit. And then Gator tells him to get his heads on straight. The enemy's hearing his hesitation. If he doesn't steal himself, he won't be able to fight. And Kay says that he already called up the Iron Gear, so we just need to hold on till they get here. Right. And Kashmir, with that LFO, and he sees that the boy's panicking. He's like, that boy is of no consequence. So he tells everyone to destroy all of the Exodizers, because they've been getting in the way of his diamond. And Kejinan is like, I'm gonna prove how strong I am to Adet. And so the SR point is blow up this guy in 3 turns. The old mixed brute. And so we've got the whole team back, and they give us a fucking hell mission just immediately. So all enemies count as having focus cast on them, so just 30% accuracy and evasion on us. And the Siberian Rails and the Breaker dudes have, like, they've got a little buff. Like, all their numbers have gone up compared to previously. And there's no more trads, no more little fellas anymore. And so this boy is just gonna rush Adet. So we wanna, like, have him rush her and then have everybody else close around him. But here's the mixed brute. So it's got the photon mat, it's got the overskill. The overskill is plus 10 mobility, 130 morale, and plus the pilot's oversense level times 2, and double image. So he becomes very dodgy. But you know, it's not very strong. Like 3200 for its biggest move, because he's all by himself. It's just like the Jinba, but like a bit better. Like, it's a bit tougher. It's got more HP, but not as dodgy base. And you're gonna need strike to hit him. But the rude boy here is Stinkmeyer Wienerson, Kashmir. And he's voiced by Keiji Fujiwara, who's the same voice actor as Holland, and he sounds nothing like him because the guy's good at that. But here's the look at it. I hate it. This little shitty face. So his overskill is at 130 morale. It casts Strike, Alert, Focus, and Zeal at the start of every turn. So that's 100% accuracy. Avoid the first hit. 30% accuracy and evasion, and an extra turn. You know, pretty fine. Got Predict and Guard. It's just good. And his leader bonus is 20%. Less energy used. And so Ashram's a slightly better pilot than this guy, but you know, this guy just is very rude. And he's just gonna blow up a real robot because he 2-shots all of them, right? And the Planeta's not like super strong again, but It's got the accuracy down on his move, and he gets to go twice. And guard and predict make him take no damage and be good at dodging. He's very rude. And you gotta use strike, and we need to have the big boys go in and beat him up. And our big boys that are here consist of Rand and Kay. Everybody else not so hot currently. Gonna have to wait for some reinforcements. This lady's got that. The SP regen. Prominence.
そこのお前動くなよこれで決めてやるそこだこんなの割に合わねえ当たって砕けちまいなそんな攻撃効くなよ
Prometheus, rather, for these guys. Got backdrop turn.
全力で行くぜ
Max power going in. What? So he's thinking rude thoughts and she's sighing. I mean, he is a weird little man, isn't he? Punch this guy to death. Fucking get punched. Kay's here to bail us out mostly on this one. He's very good. And the fact that he's fully upgraded, all 15 bars and everything, makes him especially rude. And this boy can turn into a plane. Wow. So he doesn't have the all attack, but all these guys are by themselves anyway, right? Yeah, so it makes no difference. So we don't want anybody in this thing, so this man will come running on over like, to here to try and fight us, and then we can just go fuck you on him. Is the plan mostly. So is he 7 movement then? Yeah, good. I have indeed counted to 6 correctly. I am a genius. Double attack that man with shit game. That's your fucking problem.
地べたにいたんじゃオーガスには届かないぜ。止まらんと撃つぞ。止まっても撃つけどね。
I believe plane mode just gets him like 1 extra movement and more mobility, but the attacks are obviously much less good.あえてのようにザボンガルザボンガルYou whiffed it. Somewhere I'll go in. Level 5 on that boy though. And the moon's out. Boom, 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 boom. Boomerang. Knife. Best of Vulcan. In the trees. He's awful to deal with. Get up. Garrett flipping some coins. He was lucky, I suppose. Perfect. So he's just a weird little wizard. Oh, I shot him in the butt.
さっさとケリをつけましょう。ほらほら、避けてみせなさい。心は避けたぞ、追いつけない。
It's okay, he double imaged. And then he threw up. He's gonna throw up? That's fine. He's got invincible. And she's got the healums. Yeah, classic Renan. Alright, so we want Rand to go last on fighting this man. Because he's going to be necessary for, yeah, for the strikes, for the attunes. This is some fucking...
どれが本体かわからないなら全部ぶち落としてやるまでだぜ。
Puts right through this guy.
高出力のディバイダーのビームなら
Power the divider's beam. Damn, I ate it. Good skills? No. Makes sense. It's his first time. Garrett is an old type. There's only one new type in all of X? Two? Two. Jamil and Tifa. And there's the Frost Brothers who are category F, so there's another new type that we'll get to later. Karis is a nice artificial new type. Everyone's thinking. So, yeah, for this stage, the bad guy can read everybody's mind and broadcast their thoughts everywhere. So everybody knows how horny Renton is. And how he wants to touch Eureka's bum. Can't do it. Did it to everybody. Did it to everybody. Adet told everybody to think happy thoughts so they could get the skyfishes to show up. And then Eureka turns to Renton and goes, "You want to do what to me?" And then Garrett's like, "Hey, Gainer, now's not the time to be thinking about Sarah's 3 sizes and how they're good, right? So maybe get your head in the game." And then they're like, "Hey, Garrett, we heard you thinking about how you love Tifa's smile when she thanks you, and it's your favorite thing in the world." Mel yelled at Rand for thinking about Adet's boobs, and he's like, "Listen, invasion of privacy. I'm allowed to think about whatever I want." He's like, "No, you're thinking about Shire's butt." And Renton forbid Eureka from hearing Kay's thoughts. Too awful. Oh, and Jiren thought about eating an entire roasted lizard all to himself because he's He's a wild man. Yeah, what he wants to do is fight and have a perfectly round head. He loves fighting. Yeah, and then after Jiren is Fat Man, he's another branch. He's a true category F. The F stands for Fat Man. So we blew him up because K was here to make it easy. So don't worry, we get more mind-reading shenanigans later and it's good. So, thanks, Kay. So Kejin's like, not yet, I ain't losing just yet. And Rin's like, wow, what the hell? And the dad is like, give up, Kejin, just give up. And he's like, no way, Harpy. Charges after her. Gaina's about to go in and save her. And she's like, and she just tells him to stay away. What kind of teacher could show her face again after being saved by a student? And then Kejin is like, yeah, that's it. It's your strong spirit that is so attractive. And she's like, ugh. I'm in such trouble against someone that's relying so much on his overman. And he goes, yeah, I can make illusions at will. Allow me to have a little demonstration. And then she was like, huh? A tricksy old man appeared? And so this is a reference, the ending song of Chibi Maruko-chan. And that's the show's voice actress says that it's fine, but a tricksy old man appeared. An illusion created by the Overman? Disgusting. Mom, depending on your answer, I wouldn't mind asking the Chief Operations to let you go. This is gonna cost me, isn't it? That's right, if you want to be saved, then you'll be my wife. The hell is he going on about? Was that some sort of psychological overskill attack? I kept quiet when Yasuba was around, but not anymore. Will you accept my feelings, Mr. Det Kistler? As abounding as the tundra's ice, piercing through eternity, the flame of my passion will burn your body and your heart. And it'll burn me, too. Kejinan, you... Ugh. What are you babbling about? Do you have any idea how sickening that lovey-dovey spiel is? He's lost his focus. Now! He looks like ugly handsome squid and that's fucked up. Ugh. Black Southern Cross, how dare you! Take this! Ugh. He got me! Gain? Don't worry about me, Gainer. Just take him out. It's useless. I can hear the voices of your mind quite clearly. I won't make another mistake. Mom, please, hear the cry of my heart and marry me. What are you up to, Gainer? I got it. If he can hear me, then I'll let him hear me. Oh, you've had an idea. A last-ditch effort, hmm? And then so, what's with that brat? We're in the middle of a battle. Gainer? What's going on? I can feel this incredible energy. Don't worry, I can't even pause or anything. But he keeps reading the thing. Like, wow, Gainer, nice. But we'll get to it, we'll get to it. Are we allowed back in control again?
君なら僕の心の内を知ってくれて僕に答えてくれるでしょう。僕は君を僕のものにしたいんだ。その美しい心と美しい全てを誰が邪魔をしようとも奪ってみせる。恋敵がいるなら今すぐ出てこい。相手になってやる。でもサラさんが僕の愛に応えてくれれば戦いません。僕はサラを抱きしめるだけです。君の心の奥底にまでキスをします。力いっぱいのキスを。どこにもここにもしてみせます。
Oh yeah, he's really going off. Okay, good. So, Gainer here just picks up a little photo of Sarah and goes, all right then. If he wants to hear me, and then just goes, Sarah, I love you. I'm in love with you, Sarah. I've loved you since before the Exodus, and I don't just love you. I want to know more about you. I want to know everything there is to know about you. I want to hold you. I want to hold you so tight I could crush you. I'll drown out the voice of my mind with the cry of my heart. And then he just keeps screaming how much he loves her. And, like, the guy's like, what's with him? We're in the middle of a fight. Renter's like, Gainer, and Yurik's like, what's going on? Incredible energy. The guy's like, this is too much. Kay is like, wow, Gainer, nice. He goes, hear the cry of my heart. Sarah! And then Kejinan was there. He was like, the hell? Piggybacking off my confession? And then Adet is like, that's it, Gainer. You're a man. A strong man. Because after meeting, getting to know you in class, I've been crazy about you. I love you. If only you would notice it, then I wouldn't suffer like this. You're such a kind person, so I know you'll see what lies in my heart and answer me back. I want you to be mine, with all that's so beautiful about you. I'll win you over, no matter what obstacles I need to overcome. If anyone's against me, then show yourself right now. I'll fight you. And then so she's like, is that Gainer? I don't know how we're all hearing it all over here, but yeah? Confession of the century? Pretty rad dude. And he's like, if you accept my love, Sarah, then I won't fight. He's like, well played, Gainer. Fuck, idiot. The hell is he yelling? And then he's like, I'll just hold you, Sarah. I'll kiss you all the way to the bottom of your heart. I'll kiss you with all that I am, no matter where we are. And she's like, what are you going to do now then, Sarah? Good luck, girl. I'm rooting for you. Coming increasingly tomato. You better give him lots of kisses back. Once in a lifetime confession, so he deserves a nice reward, right? I don't know!
キスだけじゃない。心から君に尽くします。それが僕の喜びなんだから。喜びを分かち合えるのならもっと深いキスを。
And so then he's like, I won't just kiss you, I'll devote my heart to you because nothing makes me happier. You share that, Joe, I'll give you even bigger kisses. And then Gary's like, alright, Gainer, nice, nice, nice. I'm not about to be one-upped though. Tifa, whatever happens, I'll protect you. And then Jiren, oh, I want to eat a huge lizard roast. Tina, Francois, Madame Lin, Mimsy, all the girls in the world, come on a date. I want to go all out and destroy stuff every now and then. I want a bigger bust and bigger hips and a thinner waist. I'm all yours, Eureka. And he's like, no, enough. Cut the overskill. Oh, now I can actually fight again. I can't hear the Black Southern Cross's voice. Gotcha now. Gain. Nice move, Gainer. You showed that you're a man in more ways than one. I can't activate my overskill after that. Don't make light of my Planeta, though. I simply crush you all head on. I don't think that's gonna happen, Chief. So he calls him Wanko, calls him Little Puppy. Alright, so we wanna, I mean, you gotta bring the Iron Gear, don't you? You have to bring the Iron Gear. And then... And the glow, huh? Yeah, we're in the shoebox. I love the shoebox. They needed the Minerva to change the frames on the boy. Well, I'm not going to change the frames on the boy. Fuck the boy. Back up! Oh, there's different kind of mechs coming over. Nah, that's beautiful. All teams agreed to strike against the Siberian Rail, so we're here to lend a hand. Gotta help Earthlings fight each other now? Get your belly aching, Marion. Don't you feel like you owe them one after they helped us out? You've been ordered by Professor Tsukikage to work with them, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, I get it. Stubborn ass. Alright, on with the offensive. Take a look, Duke Fleet. I'll keep her safe. Hold on, people of Io. I'll avenge you someday. Ayaka, I promise I'll find you. Koji Kabuto just wants to keep her safe. That's his #1 dream. Come on, Shin. Yell something too. Alright, okay. I'll bring peace back no matter what. Boring. Didn't confess your love to anyone. Good. Guys, what's going on? You were amazing, Gainer. Won my respect with that one, dude. I've loved you since before the Exodus. I'll just hold Sarah and give her lots of kisses. We heard everything, Gainer. Pretty good. I know we were rushing you to tell her, but I can't believe you did it like this. Nice one, bro. You got guts. I thought you were just some frail nerd, but you sure showed me. It was wonderful. Every girl wants someone to confess their love for them before everyone's eyes. To be young and spontaneous again. That's alright now. Kids will be kids. Sarah. Talk later. Fight the rail now. Right. And then Kashmir's just like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, he just broadcast his brain to everybody because his thoughts were so loud and powerful, thinking about how much he wants to kiss that lady. So Kashmir's like, alright, I need help. So, calls in some Siberian Rail and Breaker nerds. It's like, what more Walker machines? And Burame's like, wait, that land ship, that's the Emperor Custom. There's only one person we know who has that land ship. Who's this then? That's right, brother. That voice, it's Timp. How you doing, brother? He's like, Timp. And Bella's like, so, who's that guy? And then Egg says, he's Jiren's old nemesis. He used to be an agent of the Innocents. He killed Jiren's family, and then Jiren broke all the rules and went to kill him. And then he didn't, obviously. And Jiren's like, alright, Tim, I see how you've fallen. Now that the Innocent are gone, you're a dog of the Siberian Rail, huh? And Tip's like, no, you misunderstand me, Jiren. Unlike Horror and the others, I've been hired as a special advisor to the Siberian Rail Guards. An overseer, so to speak. And so, like, what? And then Kashmir asks him to destroy these pests. He's like, absolutely. More than willing enough to get serious to take out Jiren, old Melonhead. Adet calls for Gainer to get in formation, and Gain joins in, because his Gachiko's been beat up a little bit after that attack. Kay calls for Garrett and Renton to team up to give the enemies some true air combat. Yeah, and Renton's like, I'm doing it. If only to get some pointers on how to put the moves on Eureka from those two cool dudes. And then Randy's like, hey, Jiren, I'll let you take on this Timp guy. And Melly's like, oh yeah. I'm gonna beat this dude butt now that we've met again. I'm gonna kick his shit in. So, bonk bonk, bonk bonk. Yeah, like in the show, like Jiren fires a bunch of rockets at Timp, and then Timp's laying on the floor in the middle of a huge explosion, and Jiren's looking over his shoulder, crying, going, "I've done it! I've avenged you, Mom and Dad! I know I broke the 3-day rule, but I've done it! I've avenged you!" And then off he goes. And then, like, Timp opens one eye and looks around, and then looks at him and he's like, oh, good, Melonhead's gone. Alright, well, now I can get on with living my life then, alright? So, and it's moved away from Kejinan, and that means Engei's like, I guess you turned down your proposal then, huh? And Jaboli isn't surprised at all, telling Kejinan to look at a damn mirror. She's like, shut up! And he's going to avenge his spurned feelings. And then Gain says that while Kashmir can't read minds anymore, he can still use his regular overskill, which is rude as shit. And he tells Gainer that to wrap it all up nicely, he just needs to show off his strength in front of Sarah. And she's like, yep, that's right, take responsibility for what you... Yeah, he's like, you've got to take responsibility, Gainer. You've got to take responsibility. That's right, And he's like, oh yeah, absolutely. Keep your eyes on me then, Sarah. Here we go, King Gagaina. And then Renton's like, he's so cool. He's so cool. Now we gotta deal with bozos. So yeah, you need to scan that guy. And so Timp, voiced by Banjo Ginga, he's good. Take responsibility. You just gotta take responsibility when you say those things. So it's Timp Sharoon again. Prevail level 6, count level 6, predict, attack again, ignore size difference, attack again. He's got 201 skill. So Timp is always rude as shit. His leadership bonus is plus 20% accuracy and plus 30% crit. Timp's basically like the worst dude to fight in the game. He's incredible, and he's got big crits and big skill and predict, and he's just gonna kill you. He's like all of his stats blow everybody else out of the water that we've seen so far, but he does like to do all attacks a lot. And if he doesn't, and if he's doing his all attack, then that means he can't double attack. And he's not going to be dodging because, you know, he's in a battleship, but he's just rude as shit, and he's gonna like try and murder Jiren as fast as possible. But that's just how it be sometimes, I think. Yeah, he's got to take responsibility.
ちょっとだけ認識を改めなければならないようですね。あなたの動きはバレバレなのですよ。ほらほら、受けてみせなさい。ああ、聞こえます。心の声が。でもダメ。やめません。綺麗な男女のやはり気分がいいですね。まともに食らってたまるかい。
Okay, so the planet and the Emperor going down is the new victory condition, I believe. Poor Sarah. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. What the heck?
その場で
てめえ
おうよどんなやつもこ
Yeah, you guys are gonna get a taste of the mixed group skill. Damn, shot him round the butthole every time.
動きは鈍い工藤家をやられたな
Beam pistol. And they're all in wide formation. Yeah, this is all of the worst shit that's ever happened to anyone ever in their life. For good and balance. They're all tough boys and they're all in wide. I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you. She's gone up. Okay. Luckily, Miche's good. Miche.
前に出てきたのなら
Yeah, man. I was supposed to be number one. Let's get these two gay boys to hang out next to each other. Very nice. Hit the beam cannon. And I want to be center so they can defend him because he's not amazing compared to these two. Like, Quattro will be fine dodging by himself. No. This man, is he the one who yelled those vulgarities? What's so bad about yelling what you want to eat? I eat what I want and I live how I want. I can't stand such disorderliness. let's save that for like blowing Tim Pop. Mom, why won't you listen to me? Your smug confession is nothing compared to Gainer's heartfelt yelling. Let's see how you do in a real fight without those illusions. Yeah, Gainer really going at it, just going off yelling about how he wants to kiss and squeeze that lady. Next game. He fucking double imaged it anyway, so I mean, Gainer leveled up. That's what matters. Pulse Saber? You don't even have Pulse Saber drinking. You just got the regular Pulse Saber. Don't do anything weird, alright? Pulse Saber. This fucking bonk killed that man. He's dead now. Fucking done. Okay, so he gets drinking on stage 33 is when he gets Pulse Saber drinking. So we're quite away from the Pulse Saber drinking. Pulse Saber drinking! So occasionally, shit! Damn it! Piss! Shaw! So he's like, Mom, I'm not gonna give up. And then she responds, too bad, Kajanan, I'm not about to go around kissing any frogs. You shit, Kajanan, die as you lived. A worm. Oh, we're in hell now. It's fine. It's fine. Probably going to be the only time you see this. Just firepower. See, turn into a plane and then flying around everywhere to then turn into not a plane and a shooter. Yeah, buddy. As expected. I'm just a sport character. Man, let's flamethrower hands. Not even looking. what to do. Oh, I guess you won't. Getting punched by this man. Wariga! Too bad, buddy. And Sarah's gonna help. Oh, not the tow gun. Awful. Damn tow gun.
攻撃目標確認
俺のマシンがLet's look. Yeah, let's use the Gatling cannon just because we've not seen his try attack yet. It's a bit around, beats up you bad guys. Too bad for you.
Awesome. Too slow. 各機は規定の位置。
こうなったら遠慮はしないんだから。
It's the big gun.
私も続く。存分にやってくれ。
Big bullets everywhere. It's the power of gravity. Oh, wow, everyone wants this guy, alright. Everyone wants a piece of the boy. Like all of his use as well. Fuck you. Get him, Roy. So white versus white.
俺のもんだな。
So Roberto can't hit and Apollo can't dodge is apparently the dynamic.
俺のもんだな。
You guys in trouble now. You in trouble.
当たりはせんよ。迷いは自分を殺すことになる。
Damn, like he's doing the Hakushuki's eyes. Apparently it's a special movie, Hakushuki, with big weird shit with its eyes. Too slow. Got like a weird special aiming system or some nonsense. Oh yeah, it's a Zambot blowing. Yeah, twin beam cylinder. Sorry, Jabali. That's big bow. you then. That's just a defending, to be honest. Agent Kessler. Yeah, Dan Kessler, I'll personally see to your punishment, traitor. Let's see you try. I don't think you can have your way with us like on your schedules. So, he's got strike, flash, and zeal now. Ishibashi. Yeah, and he's gonna do that again, and she's gonna defend again. Fuck that. I'd rather take no damage from him twice than get moided. You there. You're hiding something from that girl, aren't you? Eh? Just you try and say it, and I'll do more than just dismantle you. What's up with him? Such killer intent. Don't mess with me, you tricky bastard. Even I've got some things I gotta protect no matter what. And so we whip him, obviously, because he's strong white. How dare you make me listen to that disgusting confession? Cry my heart wasn't for someone like you to listen to. It was for one person in this entire world. It was for Sarah. Little punk. I'll make you pay. And then he made us pay. I guess you just did no damage to him. That's fine too, I suppose. You. Okay, go. Gashin Seo. 2,000 damage. Alright, 2,000 damage.
Chop him up.
ちょっと任すんじゃねえ。
了解牽制した後は
Kill again. Go in, kill again. Chop.
何にかまってられません。
So, Cordycep's got that, Renton's got that. Okay, so she can double XP and money that man. Yep, I mean these guys double XP, double money on these bozos. Very good, thank you very much. I will take that to the bank. The fact that you're disgusted by words of love proves that you haven't had any of your own. Silence! I've dedicated my life to the railroad schedule. Well, in that case, I'll dedicate mine to all the girls around the world. And that's why I ain't gonna lose. So when he says Miss Lin, that's obviously Min-Mei, right? Like, that's like the very first scene of episode 1 of August is like Kay getting chased in that woman's bedroom and jumping off the balcony and then looking at the stars and going, damn, look at all the women I've fucked. One of them's Min-Mei from Macross. Oh boy. Well, they get him. 11,000 money ain't bad. Big level ups. 2 level ups all around. Kay don't need it so much, but these 2 boys definitely do. So, Kashmir is very annoyed that everything got messed up because of Gainer, and he's going to remember this and beat us, put an end to the Exodus. And he leaves the rest to the Overseer, and here's Tim, who's like, well, yep, his job is just to keep trains on schedule, I suppose. Should leave the fight to professionals like me. Which, to be fair, yes. Tim's so good, which is why I'm going to put Baldios near him so he can shoot the fuck out of me and we can hear him because I love his voice. Let's get some double money from buying up Jaboli squad. I'm Jaboli. Yeah, so Jaboli's like, well, I'm really not cut out for this job, huh? Got the golden cup. If you get into tri-formation here, oh, they can't quite blow that fucker up into next week. That's fine. buds. And the Mythos is here too. Beautiful, beautiful. It's not in a formation anymore, are you? Fucko. I'm blowing them up one by one. Please, Athrun. You're our only hope. Coñero, coñero!
この程度じゃこの船は沈みやせんよ。一斉射撃撃たー。
ガンボットのパワーを当てにしすぎだぞ。
当てにしてるわけじゃありませんよ。
追いついてみせる。
それなの我なの散歩釣り
これで確保だ。死にたくなかったら撃ち落とせ。
That's fine. They can all take a hit from this boy. See? Beautiful. Spin saucer. So we throw a plate at him. Just do the auto attack just to soften him up. Just soften him up. Head beam cannon.
手柄は俺のもんだな。
Well, that's definitely Zenga.
俺に命中させるにはちょっとスキルが足りないかな。
Got no skill.
なれるな。
Wow.
やっぱりやられやつだ。
Why not? Just shoot that man. Shoulder beam cannon. Can't believe it's up this man with his little claw.
蹴散らしてやるぜ。
Oh, he's giving us the Die Pinchy.
こちもいろいろ用意して
Better than that. Here's Tim.
踏み潰せ。
大した腕もないくせに。
It's not as cool because he doesn't get to be in the broccoli. Don't shoot me so much. Can't attack that close apparently. Okay, so how's Enge feeling about this? Yep, sees that. Well, my unit gets destroyed, I'll be in for a pay cut. But, too late to save it, Rip. Oh, he's seen. Got a lot of boys who support themselves. That's good. no. They're not saying anything again. They've given up speeching. Just have to turn it on, put that on again. Ultra jump. Yeah. No more speeching. Ran out of speeching. Ran out of lines at the Line Factory. Holland Grabber scrounging for pennies. You look like you're doing pretty well. Of course, partner. I'm pretty good at making them life plans. My one blunder was getting bogged down on a guy like you. Big words for a guy who killed someone's parents. Still trying to get revenge for that, huh? You gotta learn to let things go, partner. Sure, my parents are part of it, but even without that, I can't stand a guy like you. Well, ain't that a coincidence? I don't care much for you either. That's a fucking little cut-in for the platoon attack. On. Oh, is she outscored? Thanks then. Oh, yeah, well, game now. It's okay, Kojikuro's fucking ripped. Kojikuro's fucking ripped. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. I want these boys to get the bomb. But apparently, Iron-Gauge is too strong. I wasn't going to get a step on him, but I didn't want him to get a bop because I think it's more important for Toga to get big XP right now. So it's not all voice lines that stop. Some people still get to speak. Yes, the 3 levels on the boy. Beautiful. That's a powerful Toga right there. Yep, so Tim is like, wow, you lot seem to be harbingers of bad luck for me, but it's not going to be like this next time. So he goes. That one guy left leaves. And then Holland is like, wow, dragged into another mess, huh? Didn't even manage to get a single skyfish. But Matthew ain't complaining because he had a lot of fun. Age is like, hey Gainer, nice job, dude! I thought you were just some fucking gamer and not the super passionate man. Jeez. And Julie says his confession was very entertaining once he got past the initial shock and awe. And then Tim's like, ah. And Gaina's like, oh, look, Tifa, look! You know, look, Gainer, look. It's Skyfish! A whole bunch of Skyfish showing up, and Eureka is really confused because they never found more than one at a time until now. And Kay figures it's because of Gainer's confession, making everyone super happy. And Adette is like, alright Gainer, get to work! Once we grab these for Shire, we can sell the film to the Gecko State. Right! And Gain's Gachiko. He's a bust. He's done. Rip. He's gone. He's not going to be able to fight for a while. It's all wrecked. So Gain is like, he was a really weird dude. He was a really strong enemy. And Gain says, that's not what you should be worrying about, bud. Then even stronger enemies on the way. Eh? And then, have you said your goodbyes, Gainer? Sarah, did you really hear all that? But then you'd be avoiding me, right? Increasingly red. That head of yours, you'd probably go looking for me all over your pants ceiling if I didn't come over here. Where's Sarah? Where'd she go? Let me kiss you. Let's kiss. Let me hold you. You'd look everywhere, wouldn't you? So I had to swallow my embarrassment and wait for you. You might have done something even worse, you awful boy! I'm sorry! Gainer, my bro! Rendon? Bro? Out of the way, Rendon. No can do. Gainer's guts totally won me over. Huh? I thought I was your bro, Rendon. You're still an awesome bro, doggy, but my bro Gainer here gave me courage. Amazing declaration of love. I was all like, whoa! Respect this! This boy! You were blown away by it too, weren't you, Sarah? Dude, she's beat red. Bullseye. Sarah. Fine. Considering that you were able to push that Siberian guy back with that, I'll let you off the hook. Off she stomps. Sarah. Looks like she's not very upfront either. It'll be alright, bro. She's just embarrassed. Really? You really jumped ahead of the competition with this one. Jumped ahead? We better bust our butts if you don't want our bro to leave us in the dust, Renton. Right, after fighting with the Nerve Ash, I can absolutely pull this off. And then Moondoggy and Gidget are fine with him doing whatever, but they need his help getting the reflection film in place. Or otherwise Talon's going to yell at them all. And Renton's like, sure, hey Eureka, I want to hear how she thought of my cool fighting today. And Moondoggy's like, wow, he's over the moon, isn't he? He just says, at this rate, we're going to be flooded with Skyfish, dang. And in the Gecko's hangar, here's Eureka going, the battle today, and the Nerve Ash lend in Renton, its power, But she feels something different as well. Zara. And she's not sure what it could be. And then the kids come over and is like, Mama, are you hurt? You should go see Misha. And she's like, oh no, I'm fine. Mama's fine. And then here's Tiptree, and she's like, finally able to smile. And then the kids come over, she's like, oh, these children, the same kids from that day. And then Holland comes running in, yelling at Eureka to get away from this woman. And he heard that the Voldrak cultists had moved to this land, but he didn't expect them to be living so close by. But he's not going to let this woman lay a single finger on Eureka. And then Rennet comes in and is like, oh, Holland, what's happening? And then Holland tells the damn brat to get out of here, nothing to do with him. And so Tiptree just says, please don't raise your voice, you're scaring the children. And he says that Renton's quite irrelevant to this whole thing. The changes in Eureka are because of both him and the 3 Del Cielo kids. No? And Renton's like, Del Cielo? It's the Voldrak's Holy Land. And after the attack of the Federation of Pregio Towers and the combining of the worlds, Tiptree and her cultists have decided to head back there. And so they were going to hitch a ride on the Iron Gear, and then the Gecko State showed up. Holland's a bit suspicious because that she wasn't actively searching for them, but Tiptree says she bears no grudge against the Red-Eyed Witch or the White Demon. And Eureka's like, okay, I guess that means Eureka and Nervash, what the hell? And Tiptree says that all they're interested in is searching for ways to help the future of the world. And Holland's like, you looking for Norb? Norb. Love Norb. And she says she is, and she notices that Holland's up to the same. And then Tiptree tells him that he needs to study the world more if he wants to pass through Del Cielo's gate of choice with Eureka. She saw Norb would have said the same if he were here. And then Holland's like, alright, so what do you think I should do then? She's like, that's... Let me fade out before we get to hear what she says. In the Minerva's weird perspective table in the briefing room, all the commanders have come to an agreement. We're going to join forces and support Japan's Sealing's exodus to Japan. She's real excited and hopes everyone's going to do their best, and she knows that, you know, once the exodus is done, we'll be out of a job, but have a lot of connections for future business. Talia wants to thank Mr. Holland for the Gecko State's cooperation. He says, nah, they'd help him for their own reasons, so unnecessary. And inwardly he's like, these guys are always involved in fighting, so sticking with them should help him understand more about the world, just like Tiptree suggested. Ursa Kazami reminds us that there are unknown enemies in Japan, and so we should prepare ourselves for any eventuality. Gwen's not that concerned though, like, we're way too strong to worry about that sort of stuff. And then he's like, yes, should be able to take back Inglesa with all of this. Elchi wonders if Shire's really okay with helping the Exodus. She's like, well, we're going back to the Amani Nation and Japan's along the way, so might as well travel with us, it's safer. And they'll be able to deliver K with no problems. And so, Hazemon decides to christen our group as the Z Emergency Union of Terrestrial Human. Okay. Zeus. So, we're Zeuth. And Gwen's like, okay, I get the Emergency Union of Terrestrial Human part, that will make sense, because we are an Emergency Union of Terrestrial Humans. All of us here are terrestrial humans, aren't we, Hazemon? And Holland from another planet also. But what's the meaning of Z? And then Jamil and Kazami figure out, they're like, yeah, if there's X and Y, the third variable is Z. Very appropriate considering the state of things. LG thinks that the Z thing's really silly, and if anyone else has a better suggestion, like, please. And then Hazemon is like, alright, if everyone's got a better suggestion, we'll take it. Unfortunately, not enough room for future rascals. So I guess we'll just be Zeus. What was it that... I think Zenki did Fat Man Z, which is a pretty good one. But you can change it whenever you want, so we'll just be Zuth for now. So Zuth it is then. So everyone's, oh yeah, we're bound together by fate. But Tyler and Jamil aren't the least bit worried about this. Holland he's like, I feel like I'm a piece someone else has put in place. But now we're going to repair and resupply and get in touch with Laven. And it sounds like business for Elchian Shire. They got a lot they can sell to everybody. And then Hasemon is like, yes. How did we come together from groups with various agendas? We'll be capable of fighting together to the bitter end. And now we got to go to the bazaar. And so Renton's following Gaynor around, wondering what the connection between Eureka Holland and the Vodalak are. And Gaynor's like, hey, what's up, dude? And he's like, oh, nothing, sorry for daydreaming after you called me over here. And Moondog is here as well, and he's like, why did you call us? He's like, oh yeah, I wanted to sell something. And it's the first issue of Rayout. Remember we bought that? The very late Rayout #1? And Gidget's blown away that he's got something so rare. Kanari no rare. And Gaynor's like, oh, I thought it would be valuable. And then they're like, why are you getting rid of it? And he's like, he already got what he wanted out of the magazine. We'll see if you can't trade it for something equally as valuable to give to Sarah. And Gidget's like, oh yeah, I'll help with that. So I'll help him pick a nice present. And that means you gotta buy this. The signed CD. It's a signed Lakers Klein disc. And there's the Prometheus. I'll buy one of them. Why not? And so here's Gaynor, he gives his presents to Sarah. It's a Lakers Klein CD. And she's like, oh, it's the plant lady, right? And then Vino and Jordan are like, wow, and it's autographed. How you managed to get something on this? This is super rare. And inwardly he's like, thanks, Gidget. But Sarah's not that interested. She's seen Lakers on the internet and found her to be far too sexualized for her tastes. He's like, oh. But she wants Gaynor's help to make some repairs on your pan ceiling. And he's less like, after all the trouble we went through to get this thing, just for nothing. And they go to meet up with Golly and Bello. They go, and Dionna's like, I mean, she didn't seem to like the president, but she seemed to, like, pretty happy with the fact that he went out and got something, like, super rare and special for her, at least. And so Vino's like, how is Lacus right now? Is she losing her popularity? And Jordan figures it's due to a big image change, where it's old Mir in the boob sock suit at it again. But he's got no problem with it, because who mama? And Vino's the same, especially with how upgraded her figure got. She got a real power up, baby. Her proportions got a real power up. Fucking boys. But yeah, she's still the #1 pop star in the plants, despite the rest of the world not being that big on her, apparently. And Vino would much rather enjoy one of her concerts than be shoveling snow in damn Siberia. But they'd have to put me in a fucking gulag to listen to her, so, you know.